The greatest good for the greatest number. This utilitarian principle often guided these experiments, but did the ends justify the means? The Tuskegee syphilis study, a chilling example of unethical research involving hundreds of African American men deliberately left untreated for decades. Researchers withheld treatment, observing the disease's progression. The study's lasting impact on trust in the medical community remains profound. Project Mokultra, the CIA's mind control program, involving the unethical use of LSD and other drugs on unsuspecting individuals. The experiments resulted in severe psychological trauma for many participants. The long-term effects of these actions continue to be debated. The Stanford Prison Experiment, a controversial study examining the effects of role-playing on behavior. The results were disturbing. The experiment was terminated early due to the escalating aggression of the guards and the psychological distress of the prisoners. The Milgram Experiment, a study on obedience to authority, revealing a disturbing willingness to inflict pain on others. Participants were instructed to deliver increasingly strong electric shocks to a learner, despite their apparent distress. The results shocked the world. Nazi medical experiments. During World War II, horrific experiments were conducted on concentration camp prisoners. These experiments involved cruel and inhumane treatments, including forced sterilizations and exposure to extreme conditions. The Monster Study, an unethical speech experiment that inflicted psychological damage on orphan children. Children were deliberately subjected to negative speech therapy, resulting in lasting emotional scars. The study's ethical implications are deeply disturbing. The Little Albert Experiment, a controversial experiment that conditioned a child to fear white rats and other fluffy objects. The study demonstrated the principles of classical conditioning, but the ethical concerns surrounding the experiment are undeniable. The Willowbrook Hepatitis Studies. Children with intellectual disabilities were intentionally infected with hepatitis to study the disease. The study raised serious ethical questions about the rights and protection of vulnerable populations in research. These experiments highlight the importance of ethical oversight in scientific research. The need for informed consent, protection of participants, and rigorous review boards is paramount. The legacy of these dark chapters in science serves as a cautionary tale. It reminds us of the crucial need for ethical guidelines and responsible conduct in scientific pursuits. Let's learn from the past and strive for a future where ethical considerations guide scientific advancements. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more explorations into the fascinating and sometimes unsettling world of science.